So, who wants to do when last we met our heroes?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Wait a sec.
No, Rob, that's the wrong one. I got this. Space. The final frontier.
None of these are right.
A literal month ago, the gang looked around the room at each other. They had gathered in the main room at the clinic to discuss the strange noise echoing across the district. Soap was beside herself, claiming that this had happened before the previous day, air quotes included. Lucius and Nadira affirmed her statement. Even Stitch could remember the faint snippets of what he'd thought was the remnants of a dream that ended in a rippling wall of force moving at the speed of sound, as it ripped stone from mortar and flesh from bone. Grizz and Rick were unable to recall the events preceding the event, however. Unlike the rest of the crew, these two apparently could not remember the rabbit, the traipse through the area, the mad flight back to the clinic, the destruction from the fire, and the much larger destruction happening at the moment of Nibibionu's death. After much discussion, as this crew was wont to do, they split up to accomplish several tasks. Nadira, Stitch, and Soap headed to a nearby scrivener to purchase a couple of scrolls of encode thought, while Rick, Lucius, and Grizz stayed behind at the clinic to thwart its destruction and the death of the patients at the hands of the ghosts. Both parties were successful. Soap and her entourage headed straight to the area to gain entrance, and Lucius and crew caught sight of the firebombing hoodlums and successfully prevented the attack. As Grizz and Rick kept watch, they noticed a group of 5 youths furtively gathered across the street from the clinic, and holding a rather heavy bag. Rick, with his characteristic subtlety, flung the door open and cast Entangle on them, ensnaring the entire group. Lucius approached them, and then pulled out his crossbow, claiming that they had until he loaded the thing to escape with their lives. Panicked, one of the boys lit a firebomb and threw it at his feet in an attempt to escape. The effects of his actions were quite predictable. A chorus of screams rose as 3 of the boys began to burn. Fortunately for them, Kriz raced to the scene and began extinguishing them one by one. The 2 who escaped the flames also escaped the Entangle spell and fled. Lucius, Kriz, and Rick took the other 3 boys in, treated their wounds, and told them to scram before something actually bad happened to them. Later on, they were approached by a mage knight who came to question them about the events of the explosion the previous day at the warehouse labs. Lucius, Kriz, and Rick provided the best answer they could, and the mage knight left rather unsatisfied. Meanwhile, Soap, Nadira, and Stitch were fighting their way through the crowded area. Luckily, some quick talking got them through the barricades erected outside the Great Library, and more quick talking got them a writ from the lieutenant charged with handling the crowds surging around the building. As Soap and the rest ascended the tower, they encountered a small, strange demonic figure. He brokered a bargain with Soap to lend his aid in getting through doors in exchange for a goodly number of teeth. After some more conversation that was pointedly more effective than the attempts of the previous, quote, day, Soap, Stitch, and Nadira found themselves face to face with a very sick Nibibiono. She grew more ill as the party tried to suss out the cause of her symptoms, and eventually Nibibiono fell unconscious and vomited a strange, putrid black ball. Soap opened this sack with the point of a knife, and a devil, Telekipok, arose from the ichor. It was the same devil that attacked the crew some time ago after claiming to have traveled back far enough that they didn't recognize her in the ensuing struggle. Nadira was killed, but Soap and Stitch prevailed, driving the devil from the fight. She fled through a strange rift in space and time. Unfortunately, this did not stop Nibibionu's affliction, and shortly after this, the Sphinx exploded. There were no screams. There was no time. Death came for us all. As the crew went about their morning activities, a sudden boom shook the air. What can only be described as an epically loud sneeze from an enormous being echoed across the district. It originated from the northeast, toward the architect's eyrie. A strange voice piped up. What the fuck was that?
It is 6 a.m. Chris is heading towards the clinic. Rick is just entering. Christiopia is on the roof, gazing at the stars, and Lucius is sweeping up. Nadira is in her garden, and Stitch is practicing weapons in his bastion.
I rush downstairs. I was right.
About...
First, the chronological loop that we're in. Second, about the condition of Nibibiono. It's some sort of I barely even got a look at it. It's some sort of curse, a thaumaturgical necrotic possession, a in the form of some cardio pneumatic cancer. The Telekipok.
Gesundheit.
No. The fiend who attacked us prior.
Was he
After
here for
the
this?
what?
Was he here for that? Was I
No,
actually
Rick wasn't
remember
here for that. No, that was Miss Shot who was with us.
we were attacked by a time traveling demon some
Rick was here for
weeks
that.
ago.
Yeah, Rick was here for that.
Right.
Yeah, it was like the first night.
Yeah.
Remember the first day you were here?
Yes.
Yeah. That demon was inside Nubemi Uno.
We fought Nubemi-Unu's kid.
Sort of, except Nubemi Uno doesn't birth demons.
No.
It was like
That
a
we
monster
know
or
of.
something.
I believe that Telekipok may have been placed some sort of curse on Nubemi Unu in order to manifest themselves into this plane.
How? I mean, we kicked their ass last time. They don't seem strong enough to do that.
Yes, we vanquished them the last time we saw them, but now I believe that we are seeing the time before that. This incident, we are fated, it seems, to deal with this problem. Thus, we are fated to interact with Telekipok in their manifestation in this plane, and they use that as an opportunity to go backwards in time to attempt to face us when we are less powerful, or less prepared, I suppose.
Well, we can reasonably assume it doesn't work. But
Yes.
we're going to have to get out there and actually try, you know.
Yes. But the cycle began earlier. Some entropic force is accelerating the pace. We need. Chrysospia gets very agitated and starts like grabbing shit just off the walls. Just we leave. We need to leave. We need to go
Nadira
now.
walks in.
Could it have just been the fact that Ubemi-Unu had to, like, talk to you guys? Because last time nobody was seeing Ubemi-Unu.
We didn't force our way in, but we were rather persuasive.
Yeah, but was anybody leaving when you came in? Or was Ubemi-Unu just resting and then you guys went in to talk?
The latter.
Unlike last time.
Well, like last time, I would assume nobody was in there speaking with her. I think they were waiting.
Yeah, so we don't
She was
know if
resting.
we have... Yeah, if we have less time, or you just made her collapse faster.
Right.
An announcement cuts the soft jazz of the Vox Box. Breaking news! Mage Knights have issued the following statement. Under order of the Grand Architect and in interest of public health, the gates to the College of Staves have been closed. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Oh boy, folks, sounds like something's going down beyond the walls. Wonder if it, I wonder what could cause that. And the music then resumes playing.
At some point before this, Chris would have arrived.
Every time the
Lucius.
cycle. Every time.
Lucius is going to walk over to Nelly and be like, excuse me, Nelly. Do you happen to have Professor Bristlecone and the brown spotted tree horse in that stack of books there?
Yeah, I finished it yesterday, and she kind of points at the table next to her, and there's like 2 or 3 books over there.
Cool. Do you mind if I borrow it real quick?
Sure.
Cool. I walk over, and gonna check under the book first, see if there's anything under it, and if there's, I'm gonna start flipping through it.
There is a single scrap of parchment under the book. It has been folded once.
Perfect. I'm going to grab it, unfold it, and see what it says.
You want me to read it out loud?
No, send it to me.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're all busy, like, talking amongst themselves to really be paying attention.
Yeah, I think.
Probably.
I recall that the books have changed each day, and I'm actually asking her, Nellie, what book are you reading today?
I'm reading Silver Branches of Flame. It's a fictionalized retelling of the wildfires up north that happened not too long ago.
You read the Timothy Bristlecone's book yesterday. What did you read the day before?
Under the Crimson Hand.
Yeah, the Crimson Hand.
Oh,
Why?
you're right. I'm sorry. Rick is paranoid as fuck. He probably sees Lucius do this.
What's up? Did you want to borrow a book too?
How many books have you read in the last 20 days?
Oh, jeez. 25, 30? I read a lot of books.
We're getting distracted.
Maybe.
Look,
Grizz has actively gone to help Tancred with whatever Tancred happens to be doing this morning, because he thinks that all of you are crazy talking about time loops and stuff.
look.
Tancred is downstairs doing a very poor rendition of the outside of our building.
Look, I don't know. Maybe the loop is accelerating, maybe it isn't. Frankly, I'm not entirely confident in risking it. But the important thing is this. The condition that Mbemiyunu is facing is the cause of the destruction of the city. If we stop it, we stop the loop. That is the important thing. The only way we're going to do that is if we get there in time. My goodness, I don't even. How do we
Do
even?
Do you even know how to treat it?
No, I mean, for one thing, she's as big as a house. I don't know how I'm even. I mean,
An ear-ringing boom sweeps through the district. As the cacophony echoes off the walls of the district, you realize the sound isn't an explosion, but instead an impossibly loud sneeze.
Okay, so this is out of character, real quick, but doesn't the sneeze usually happen before the radio announcement?
We normally didn't hear two sneezes, no.
Because there's a sneeze on my walk into the clinic.
There was not a sneeze
the
on your
radio
walk into the clinic.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought the sneeze happens right about now instead of. This is our first sneeze of the day. There's
Oh,
the
I had-
sneeze.
I had thought the day always started with the big boom.
Yeah, you may be right.
I believe that the fine details of each of the loops is differing slightly. It may be related to the entropic unraveling of causality that is causing this incident.
Do you think remove curse would treat her?
Possibly, yes. But this
Worth
is a
a
very complex condition. I think it's entirely possible we may need to surgically remove the cyst before it reaches its full potential. It
So-
seems to be. It seems that Telekipok is in some way siphoning life energy from her host. The longer it's allowed to continue, the more powerful she becomes.
So you want to perform surgery on a sphinx bigger than a house?
Without permission.
That sounds like we just fight the Sphinx and go, ta-da, we fixed it.
We are not going to do that. We can get in. As long as we get in, we can convince her. Frankly, in terms of operations and prognosis, I'm actually somewhat optimistic. It is an unusual it would be an unusual procedure, yes, but in terms of the logistics, not impossible. We would need to
DM, around
ins-
what time is it?
It's around 7:10.
Okay.
I would like to ask, like, out of character, have any of us who did not go to see the Sphinx found out that the demon straight up killed Nadira in that fight?
No,
They've
of course
mentioned-
not.
They've not mentioned it yet, no.
Nope, we have not
Okay.
mentioned it.
Cool. So I guess the rest of us should still stay here to protect the clinic from getting burned down. Because if you guys succeed, then we'd still have a bunch of dead patients if we abandon it.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, but
I got real hurt real bad.
Oh well, good thing we run a medical clinic. I'm sure we could patch you up afterwards.
we could
Uh,
try to hire somebody to protect us.
Yeah, I think that's probably a better bet.
And we have to get on it right now. Because as you recall, it took us quite a while to get there and make this happen. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm convinced. Worst case, we fuck up and try again.
Because I got burned to charcoal yesterday.
Yes.
And,
Pretty
and
sure.
It would seem
Uh,
that in our battle with Telekipok, after the laboratory incident, she was at only a fraction of her full power.
Now, hold on a minute. Just to be clear, I'm pretty sure being turned to charcoal is a little bit more than a little injured.
oh no, I was dead.
I mean, she got better. Look.
Yes. Frankly,
mean,
I'd rather not.
every-
Frankly, I'd rather not. deal with the
Everybody died
philosophical-
yesterday.
Yes, frankly, I'd rather not deal with the philosophical implications, if that's all right.
I'm fairly certain we were all alive yesterday.
In any case, if we have all hands on deck, I'm fairly certain we can pull it off. We'll need to make sure that we have resources on hand to stabilize her health while we're operating. I don't know if if it even be possible to put her on anesthesia. Of course, there would the matter of actually accessing the tissue, but we couldn't go in from the outside. I mean, my God, we practically need an axe to even get her open. No, we would have to do an internal operation, which means I think we would have to go inside.
Chris touches his nose. Not it.
If only there was a incredibly talented young surgeon who didn't need to breathe.
Well, I wouldn't call myself incredibly talented.
So who's gonna stay here? So who's gonna protect the shop while we're gone?
We
Chris
hire
can stay.
somebody.
Or Chris can stay. Either way.
It's just a bunch of children, isn't it? One of
Children
us
with a
should,
firebomb. It worked the last time. Time before.
one of us should be more than capable of handling it.
Or we hire a guy. I mean, we need all the hands we can get.
All right, someone stay behind. Try to hire someone to look after the shop. If you manage to do so, try to catch up with us.
I think you're the one who can move the fastest, Soap.
Yes, I agree. Well, what are you
So
saying that I
Soap
stay
is
behind?
staying back? Yeah,
No.
you move the fastest.
No,
So-
I move
so-
the fastest, so I need to get to the patient.
Also, Soap is the one who can cast the spell to show people we're not lying.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't actually have that spell anymore, so. Which, by the way, if you spent money last session, you should unspend it.
I didn't record it because I knew that either it was gonna be, I knew that it was
Nice.
probably gonna reset.
She went into debt.
Yes.
She took credit. She took everything out on credit.
It's true.
No. We need to leave. I'm leaving. Lucius, I need your help.
Chris will stay behind. Chris has no clue what's going on. It sounds way above his head. Keeping some hooligans from burning the shop down is something he thinks he can do.
Chris, you're down there with Tancred. Tancred has drawn a very crude facsimile of the outside of the shop, and he's also painted in several stick figures that appear to have been set on fire, and he's kind of clapping his hands, going, "Birdie boys! Birdie boys!"
That's lovely, Tancred. I think you're missing. Isn't there a window on the other side of the door too?
So Lucius is gonna run downstairs real quick, and just be like, "All right, Tancred, we have to go do something really quick now. You're going to stay here with Chris. Listen to what he says, okay? And just keep the shop safe. Keep the shop safe. Good job, brother. I believe in you." And then I'm gonna quickly run upstairs.
Keep shop
I'm going with
safe.
Chris immediately turns to Tancred and he said, "Did he say shave the shop?"
Yes. Tancred pulls out a straight razor and starts to go outside to trim the hedges.
Yeah.
Stitch, you're coming with us too.
Yes. Let's go.
And Nadira,
Let's not die this time, shall we?
that is the idea.
Well, there'll be more of us there, so
You have statistically better odds of not being the person lightning bolted.
Chris will just set up a chair next to, and prop open the front door to the clinic, where he can see the street, and just watch Tancred trim the bushes.
Yeah, okay.
All
Uh,
right. Who has the least hit points and/or feels the squishiest?
Probably me?
Uh,
I am in no way
Incorrect.
interested in catching a goddamn lightning bolt.
Oh my goodness! You're still here!
Yeah, I'm still fucking here.
That's... Oh, that's... Right. I did make a pact with you, didn't I?
Zoot, by the way, Nadira's still unconscious and prone.
That sounds like her problem.
Alright. Here's the plan. How are the rest of you getting there? I'm taking Hollow.
Would a car even be faster than walking with everybody in the streets?
Could be if you pay them enough.
Cars are typically just more comfortable than walking. since they share the road with everyone else who is walking. At night, when the roads open up, they are much, much faster.
Why
Okay,
don't we
but-
run? Double time.
How? I mean, fast travel. Yeah. How far is it?
From you guys to the tower, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 miles. Take you about 2 hours. Or an hour.
Yes.
If you're booking it.
Yeah. Well, no, because normal travel pace is 3 miles an hour. So a fast travel pace is normally
second.
double that.
Oh, my bad. Cars are slightly faster. Normal travel pace for cars is 6 miles an hour.
Okay, so yeah, so normal travel pace for cars is it would be 40 minutes to get there by car. That's fine. That'll work. I need to make a.
It's about 7:30 right now.
I need to
We
run an
need
errand.
to get those spells
Yes, I need to run an errand first.
and
I-
remove curse.
Potentially, yes. I am willing to believe that if this is successful, we may be reimbursed. At least I'm hoping, anyway. I'm gonna saddle up on Hollow and ride out.
Alrighty.
Are we
Um,
meeting you there then?
Yeah, that was what she said.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hit those spells.
I'm gonna say Hollow splits the difference, buys you just enough time to do your errand and get there about the same time.
Okay. Specifically, when I get, as soon as I get, I'm only going to take one scroll of encode thoughts.
Mhm.
I'm going to encode my memory of the last cycle, and I'm going to mail it to Nebemionu directly.
Okay.
Because if anyone can get a message out, it's the Ravens.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to say, I know how to help. This is of critical importance. Just let us work.
Sure.
And that's all it's gonna say. And then I'm going to we're gonna just I think when we get there we're just gonna keep marching until someone tries to stop us.
So immediately, gotcha.
Yes.
As you're at the post office or whatever, give me an intelligence check.
Mm. Is this a player misunderstanding? I thought that they usually delivered like
No. This is something else. I kind of really want you to have it, so I'll give it to you anyways. You catch yourself idly trimming your fingernails.
what?
Like you were just, absent-mindedly, like your fingernails are a little long. You're doing whatever you do to groom your fingernails back down.
That's all right. Not the most unusual thing for Chrysopia to be somewhat unaware of herself. She's just gonna file that under not a priority.
Just thought it'd be interesting.
But yes, yeah, she's as I said, we're gonna try to muscle through the bureaucracy as much as possible.
Yeah, no, you get your stuff done. It is about 8:15. I'm gonna say it's actually probably a little bit closer to 8:30. Traffic gets pretty bad when the illusion of a giant rabbit starts clogging up traffic.
Of course.
But yeah, it's around 8:30. You guys all arrive at the tower. Outside the tower, there is a crowd. They're all trying to get in or around the tower. The Mage Knights are keeping them out. They're not really so much panicked as they are annoyed that they're being filtered through.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. Yes, hello. Sorry. If I may have a moment.
Hello, madam. Sorry, we'll get to you in a second. We're just
It's a
regulating the
I'm
flow of traffic at the moment.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's a matter of urgent importance. Nibemiunu should have received a package. Has she made any request for medical treatment?
Not that I've been made aware of.
Okay.
Madam, if this is about the quarantine, I assure you, it is for the public safety that we've closed the gates. They should be open momentarily once whatever beyond has been resolved.
Listen. Hey! Sorry, my cat just bit me.
I was like, what the fuck?
Listen, a viciously attacks guard.
Why would you bring your cat along for this?
Does someone with actual charisma want to maybe take a crack at this, please?
Listen, guard, whatever your name is. You don't realize this, but this is the third time that we've spoken that I can remember. In what time is it? 8:30?
Yeah.
In about 8 to 10 hours, maybe as many as 12 hours, Nibemiunu is going to die. And then the entire district is going to explode at about the same exact time. So either you let us in there so that we can try to do something about this, or I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Is that a threat?
No, we're trying to stop this explosion. We're trying to stop us all from dying. You have to let us through. There's no time to explain.
And you've seen the future.
We've lived it. There's a demon residing inside Nubemiunu's chest. We killed it yesterday, right before it exploded, and we all died. No, I'm not having a nightmare.
Sir, you do understand how absurd this sounds.
100% I understand how absurd that sounds.
I'm terribly sorry.
How about you come with us? You'll
I
see.
I cannot leave my post.
Then
However,
we're
I
going.
can get you an escort or someone to talk to. But I'm afraid I'm not going to let you in based on a wild tale of the Sphinx's demise and a demonic entity and time travel. You
Okay.
understand, right?
Well, yes, I do understand. You understand, though, I hope. Actually, I don't think you understand that we're going in, whether you say so or not. I would like for you to be on our side for this. That is not a threat. It is a promise. We're going. You can come with.
Can you wait like 5 minutes? Surely the
No.
world. You said we had 12 hours. What's 5 minutes?
Okay, 5 minutes.
Great. And he grabs like one of the like slightly lower rank guys nearby, and he kind of like pulls him really close and like whispers something in his ear, and like taps him twice on the chest, and the younger guard turns and just kind of like runs towards the tower.
Yes, whoever Phytalin is, probably.
So what are you guys doing?
That's me.
Well, I mean, how could we not trust that the guard is willing to help?
He's a
said
guard.
He said 5 minutes. He's got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna wait 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right. About 5 minutes go by, and you see coming out of the tower in your direction is a group of about a dozen or so guards, all coming in your way. And the guy you've been talking to kind of like glances over his shoulder a little nervously, and he goes, "It'll just be another minute, sir."
We're leaving. It's been 5 minutes.
Web.
Yeah.
Web, you're
I
gonna go
start-
casting spells?
Yeah, motherfucker. I know what they're doing.
They might be an honor
We're-
guard to bring us up to Nubemi Unu.
We're about to get detained.
Yeah.
We're
No,
about to get
no, we're
thrown
about
into
to
the
die.
Dragon Shadow.
Okay, let me set up an encounter between you guys and a dozen mage knights.
Listen.
I'm so glad I've chosen to stay home. This is great.
Yeah,
Listen.
no.
We just need to get the what, 3 people who are actually sort of equipped to maybe handle this into that chamber.
So
So,
just to hold on, just to reiterate this. So your plan is that we're some of us are gonna stay behind to fight about 13 guards, while 3 other people run up a mage's tower that is on full alert to get to the top of the tower to try and get through presumably the captain of the guard to get inside and talk to Nubemi Unu.
and then fight a demon.
Yeah, and then fight a demon.
We have a devil that can open any door.
Cool. That does not address the fact that we are going up a fully alert mage's tower with presumably even more powerful guards on each floor.
Listen,
Great,
even
what's
if it
your
fails,
plan?
we'll get another shot tomorrow. So let's go.
Oh, Chris isn't there.
If you have other ideas, I'd love to hear them.
No ideas are going to work now. We're attacking the guards.
So what would you have done instead?
We have time to explore.
Had time.
Yes, we had time to explore.
Personally, I would have booked it in the 5 minutes. If you guys really want, I'm willing to go back a little bit and let you guys book it in the 5 minutes.
I mean, I'm a firm believer in actions have consequences, but
I mean, currently the consequences are we waste an hour while I murder you with a dozen guards, and then I reread the start of the day again.
So you're saying we get to limit test our characters?
if anything, it'll be funny when Chris walks to the front door tomorrow morning and sees all of us at each other's throats talking about how we got murked by guards.
Yeah, we can just skip to the next day if you guys really want. I mean,
We could. I forgot about this. I have Faithful Steed. We could inflate Hollow and get Faithful Steed and then ride 2 and 3 abreast and just push through these guards as fast as we can. Can Keymaster lock doors behind him, or is he only good at opening doors?
you'd have to
You really
ask.
cast-
Keymaster, that is your name, right?
I mean, it's not my name, but it's what people call me.
Can you lock doors or just unlock them?
Never really tried locking anything.
Are you willing to try?
What do you give me?
You're already getting like 300 teeth from us.
And?
How
You
about
want-
305?
You want
I don't
extra,
know.
you pay extra.
I mean, can't you just offer him we're trying to avoid another painful death? Like, he dies too if we fuck up.
Yeah, what Rick said.
I mean, I'm pretty confident in my ability not to get murdered by a bunch of these dweebs.
Yeah, but you're gonna get murdered by the explosion that happens at the end of the day regardless. Or you can try to help us stop it.
Wait, there's an explosion at the end of the day?
You remember yesterday's explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an explosion here too.
What the fuck is wrong with this place?
We don't know. But if you can lock
I like
it
to
behind
imagine that this is what happened in the 5 minutes. You just spent the whole time arguing with the keymaster.
I think that's probably right.
They show up and they're like, why weren't we briefed on a demon?
The question of what's wrong with this place, I think the most funny answer is, well, for one thing, it explodes at the end of every day at the moment.
Whatever, fuck it. Come on, we're going. And I'm gonna cast
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The world ends in 12 hours and you're going, fuck it?
yeah, it'll be fine. We'll wake up tomorrow morning. It's not ending for real.
Yet.
What?
Well, I believe Suki said she's casting web and we're running through here.
My faithful steed appears. It's not a horse. It's something a bit more lizardy in nature. I'm not quite sure what I want it to be. Or maybe, you know what? Actually, it's a stitch together several horses. And other body parts.
It's ball of horse, like ball of arms, man. It's just a bunch of legs in every direction.
Okie dokie. So, go ahead and roll initiatives.
Sweet. I rolled initiative and it didn't happen. I got a 19. I'll try again. I'll take, I guess, of 4.
I was gonna say, your initiative didn't show up on the tracker either.
No, it didn't.
Oh, we are so screwed.
Yeah.
I would point out, if you don't like this plan, you had so many opportunities to attempt anything else.
Oh
You're
no, I'm.
The guards are approaching, and Chrysiopia has begun casting the words for some kind of spell.
Okay. Can I just, like, stealth around this?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna try and get around them. Like, hide. I'm probably going to go like this. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on, 1 second. Gotta remember how to use.
It's been a month.
Okay, probably. Oh, good lord, why is it not working? I moved one and then didn't. There we go.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna
5,
grab some
10,
dessert.
15,
Ooh.
25. 3. And I'm gonna do.
So for stealth, you have disadvantage if you move at full speed. You have to go half speed or slower to get a regular stealth check. However, you're a rogue, so you can dash and then go normal
bonus
speed.
action. Yeah.
And then it's an action or your bonus action to make a stealth check.
Yeah. So I can still move the double.
You can move double and then have
And-
disadvantage on stealth if you really want to like go fast and quiet. Or you can double your speed, move a regular amount of speed, and then not have disadvantage.
Yeah, the move double, but at regular speed.
Okay.
So that way I'm not rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. So you're gonna dash, go half speed after the dash, and then roll stealth without disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hold on.
I love kids in front of a TV. They're so oblivious. I walked past my
Mhm.
daughter with a tray full of brownies and she didn't notice.
Hell yeah. God
This
bless
is
the Wiggles.
35, 40,
Paw Patrol.
45,
Hell yeah.
50.
Bill loves pop.
So that,
Annabelle's infatuated.
that's as far as I can get, right?
I believe so.
Because my movement is 30.
You're 2 squares too far.
Don't I move
Yeah, but you'll have disadvantage if you
50
move.
feet?
What? No, your speed's 30. You move 30 feet. If you dash and then go faster than 30 feet, you have disadvantage on your stealth check.
I'm sorry. I thought we just discussed this and I can move my movement and half.
No, he had said if you use the dash action, so you basically get twice your movement, you can move your full speed, so you're still going at half speed, so you're not penalized on stealth.
Yes.
And since you're a rogue, you can like use dash as your bonus action, so you can do that and then still take the hide action, or you can use your bonus action for the hide and use your regular action for the dash.
Okay. Okay.
I recognized
so-
all those words.
After dashing, you can move up to 30 feet without having disadvantage on your stealth check. Without dashing, you can move up to 15 feet without having disadvantage on your stealth check.
So, right now you need a stealth check for me, right?
Yes. There you go. They know that
Good.
you're over there because they're not brain dead, and they have a concept of object permanence, but they have no idea like where specifically you are, and you could surprise them if you like popped up around the corner.
At this
Okay.
point in the day, does it get rounded to even, or is that gone by now?
Oh, that's long gone. Rick, it's your
Okay.
turn.
All right.
It's only like
Uh,
8:45, so
That's well. How big is that thingy? I guess it's time for an old favorite.
oh yeah.
A 20-foot radius sphere.
Oh boy.
So that's right click. I want pointers? Yeah, circle. Uh, 20-foot radius. Is that? And then I can move it. Yeah. Not there. That's awful. On a vertus. There. That is a spike growth.
You gotta put it in the middle of the square.
Oh, it has to be in a.
Yeah, it's in the
So a
middle of the
20
square,
foot-
not on vertices.
Oh, okay. Well then. No, I don't want to put it on the friendly guard. He was cool. I guess I'll. Yeah, put it there. Okay. And then.
I know it says 20, but you're only 35 feet across. So if it's a 20 radius sphere,
Yeah, it should be a
You're
little bit
35.
bigger.
There we go.
yeah.
Then I have to. Well, I don't have to include them. There we go. There you go, friend. Have that. And then I will lumber myself 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, my bad. You had
Guy.
the circle drawn. It is on a vertices.
Yeah. Because otherwise it just kind of goes weird
no.
with squares.
You had the circle drawn weird.
Okay. No, put myself back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna keep concentrating on that.
Okie dokie. Do they make saves now?
No, there's
Oh.
no saves unless they try, or they don't get saves. It's just straight damage when they move.
Oh my.
Yes, which also means they'll be perfectly fine as long as they stay where they are.
Right.
And they do know it's there because if they see where the area when it's cast, they don't have to make checks to figure out it's there.
You know, they all saw you do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okie doke. After Rick. They really don't like that you turned the corner after dropping the spike growth. While that is a potentially deadly spell, it's not immediately threatening. See, now I have to decide if the Mage Knights are all like, he's got a gun! And then they just open fire. Or if they're willing to like attempt to maintain the peace. Are the Mage Knights trained in de-escalation?
That's a great question.
See, we're helping fill out the entirety of these areas we interact with.
I feel like
seems
since
like
this is
they-
a genuinely lawful area, I feel like the Mage Knights would be better than most.
They did seem pretty de-escalatory when we ran into them in the laboratory.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to go immediately with like deadly force, because I do have a baker's dozen of dudes ready to just magic missile the shit out of you guys.
That was my biggest issue here when I was like, oh shit, like 2 of us go and then it's a dozen mage knights. If they all know magic missile, we just die here.
They do all know magic missile. So I think they're going to give you 1 round to stand down. In fact, they're all going to ready in action. They all have like wands pulled, and they have readied in action to cast a spell. The mages in the group easily recognize it. They say it almost like in unison, like these guys have practiced the spell volley before, and you just hear the sound of like 13 people simultaneously casting magic missile, and they have held the spell, and one of them yells, "Stand down or else." And that will make it Chrysiopia's turn. Do you stand down or else?
Well, I don't have to do shit. I have shield. I'm going to mount Hollow, and I'm gonna fucking book it. Well, first, okay, what a. Web would restrain them. Sleep might slow them down.
But can you cast that spell and shield in the same round?
Be quiet.
Shield's a reaction.
I can in the same round, just not in the same turn. But they
They're
have
holding an action.
yeah, they are holding an action, aren't they?
Mhm.
Okay, yep. So we're gonna use half my movement to mount up. We're going to take the dash action, and we're going to book it. So,
Okay, they see you get on the horse. How many hit points does the horse have?
oh,
Hollow
this
has
motherfucker.
23. I'm looking at it.
Yes, he does.
I want to say the Mage Knights are still like trying not to just flat out murder people, and gacking a horse is a lot less violent than taking out the rider.
I mean, considering a horse's size, I would argue it's more violent to kill the horse than the rider.
It's more gory to take out the horse than the rider. It's not.
Not for this horse.
It is not as morally objectable to take out the
There's no-
horse than the
I
rider.
assure
Fair
you.
point.
I
Fair
assure
point.
you, there is no gore inside of this horse.
It's like Hollow's about to poke holes in that argument, but
I'm gonna say.
Hey, if they want to fucking burn their readied actions to kill my horse and save me the spell slot of using shield on myself,
I mean,
fucking
not
bring it.
not all of them are gonna do it. I'm gonna say like 3 of them are gonna lob magic missiles at Hollow. So how many magic missiles is that? They're not doing the level 2 ones.
9th level magic missile.
No.
What, 3d4 plus 1?
Magic missile at level 1 is what? 3 missiles?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 3 missiles. And there's 3 of them, so 9. Plus 9. 35. And that's 3 of
Alright.
their ready actions burnt.
That's okay. I can get him back. He's not alive.
He can be mended.
Yeah.
Chrysiopia, I believe you need to make an
He's just-
acrobatics check, or else you fall prone.
All they. Well, I thought they were doing that in reaction to me trying to mount Hollow.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, we can do that, I guess. Like, you turn to get on the horse and just go blah, zap, zap, zap. The horse just kind of pops as you grab hold of his saddle or whatever.
Alright, that's fine. Are any of them aimed at me?
Several of them are. They have not
gonna-
loosed their spells. Give me an insight check. It's hard to tell. They're all, like, pointing wands in your guys' general direction.
No, I mean, like, if any of them shoot me, then I'm just gonna use my reaction against shield.
Okay.
That is how a reaction works.
Well, yeah, but it's not a reaction you have to queue up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
So far, it's just the guys that have shot Hollow are the only ones that have fired.
that's fine. It's still the same plan. I'm gonna take the dash action and book it.
Oh, now you're gonna run?
Yes. I will just be slightly less fast.
Yeah, that's gonna prompt the rest of them to fire, or at least one of the rest of them to fire. Yeah, one of them's gonna shoot at you.
Shield.
All
I
right.
take no damage.
We got a caster. That is 4 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, that is
8
not on the.
guys.
Oh, that is a building, isn't it? So I have to. Shit, I have to go through them, don't I?
Oh, are you trying to run in
Yes! That's the whole idea!
through the spike stones? Or
I
spike
thought I
rope?
could go around. I did not realize that that was a solid building.
Yeah, I was not giving them an area to go around the area denial spell.
No, I thought that you were. I thought that you were like, oh, so they can't go. They can't go straight towards us, so we can flank around, and then they're chasing us in instead of chasing us out. That's what I thought.
Oh no, we had 2 completely different thoughts. See, I thought that this attempt to get into the tower was a bust. Let's try to run away and die later today instead of right now.
Lucius, it's your turn.
Lucius holds his hand up and surrenders.
Okay. How about Stitch?
How about Stitch? Give me a sec.
Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stuff.
Calm emotions or terrify?
Actually, it is the first. Calm emotion. They're
No,
welcome
it
to
isn't.
hit me if they want.
Yeah, see, the problem is that it's not going to hit all of them.
Okay, can I get
Also,
you to roll that again? Because they do have advantage against spells, but
Ooh.
it isn't auto-coded for whatever reason.
Also, I'm fairly certain casting a spell qualifies as or else.
Yeah, no, that's definitely an or
Oh,
else.
for sure. I know.
No, don't target them again, because it untargets the people that succeeded.
Okay.
Okay, you
I
hit
got
3
Oh
of them.
no!
That's terrible.
And unfortunately, 2 of them had already fired, so calming those guys doesn't do too much.
That post-missile clarity.
Yeah. Yeah, no, casting a spell at them is... I mean, they would have blown up Rick, but he was quick enough to get the hell out of there. But yeah, no, the rest of them are going to lob some spells at you, Chris.
I'm not Chris.
I mean,
but
not
yes,
Chris,
that's fine.
Stitch. Lizard person. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, 8. And since Lucius is surrendering and everyone else is already gone pretty much, they're
Is this,
happy to blow their
Is this a
24
concentration spell that
D4?
Stitch has? Stitch?
I couldn't hear what you said because it was also at the same time that Zoot was talking. So. What'd
I
you say?
was just trying to get it out before he throws the rolls. Is the spell you're casting something you have to concentrate on? Because if so, that should probably be in effect before he hits you with all the damage.
Oh, it's concentration up to a minute, but I mean, I don't see a point.
I'm reasonably certain he'd fail that concentration check.
So
You melt.
Stitch ceases to exist.
It's not me this
A
time.
flurry of magic missiles erupt from the what's best described as a firing squad of mage knights. Rocket simultaneously through the air as the last utterance of his spell resolves, and the mage knights are just like, "Oh no, you don't cast at us." Chris is met with the concussive force of a
Not
couple.
Chris.
Not Chris. Stitch is met with the concussive force of a couple of cars. He is just kind of like picked up and tossed over here as he's just like pelted one after the other by these missiles. Unfortunately, he does not survive the encounter. Nadira, what are you doing? You kind of saw that happening.
For the briefest of seconds, I will solemnly take a single moment for Stitch. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
They're part of a very exclusive club right now. People who died before the boom.
Oh, it's about to become a lot less exclusive, I think.
And I'm going to continue stealthing my way around these guards and try to make it into the tower.
Can I ask you a question really quick?
Sure.
Do you believe that there will be less guards inside of the tower?
No.
How many wizards do you believe will be inside of the tower?
Probably quite a few. But what's
The
going to
wizard's
differentiate what's going to differentiate me between anybody else the mages have let in?
Probably the fact that they're not letting anybody in right now. There's a skirmish happening in the front yard. But yeah, go ahead, keep moving. Cool. Nobody saw you. Rick, it's your go.
Well, this seems like a great time to take the dash action. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Never seen a turtle move so fast.
Yeah,
Well,
actually, no, I lied.
Most turtles
gonna
also
go
don't watch a kobold get
there
fucking
for now.
obliterated by something like 24 magic missiles.
Yeah, we're gonna go there for now, just so we're a little bit out of sight in case the lead cool guard decides to poke his head around the corner.
Chris, is that where you ended your
Okay.
turn?
Who, me?
Chris.
No.
Suki.
Suki.
No, I realized where I was trying to end my turn was a place that I realized I could not reach.
Okay. Where did you end your turn?
I didn't really get a chance to decide where my movement was because we immediately moved to the next person's
Oh.
turn.
Usually when it's just movement, I let people figure their shit out and just move on.
Yeah. What I would have done instead was, since I can't go around, my only other option is to go through and try to Misty Step through as much of the dangerous area as I can.
So is that where you ended your turn?
It would not have been, no.
So get to where you would have ended your turn.
Would have been
That's,
Probably-
that's a spiked growth.
7. Yes, so that's 3 stacks of spike growth. What is it, 2d4?
Here, I can just target you and roll it. Let me have my damage. None of them are moving. It's not my fault you chose to. Here you go, friend. There was 3 stacks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ta-da!
What am I concentrating on?
Presumably bookkeeping that never got dealt with from last time.
Probably.
It's weird, because it says you're not concentrating on anything. Oh, because it
Yeah.
expired. Oh, you were giving, enhanced ability to Stitch?
Yeah, that might have been. That's probably from the last
He's
session.
targeting Abomination for whatever reason.
Yeah. We gotta get better at cleaning out the combat tracker.
Don't worry, I'm sure
Regardless.
the Mage Knights will do that for us.
Regardless, so I would have moved there and then Misty stepped to right. Hang on.
You had already cast shield.
Right. No, that was the reaction. This is a class thing, so I don't need to
Okay,
use
as
a
long
spell
as you're
slot.
not using a spell slot, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's a racial thing.
Okay.
So I can use my bonus action to go right there. And then I will use the remaining 15 feet of my movement to just book it towards the tower.
Okay. You're 15 feet that way.
Yep.
After Rick are the Mage Knights, who see Chrysiopia do this mad dash through the spiked growth, tear her legs up real good, and then do this crazy teleport behind them. You still have shield up.
Yep.
And these are trained mages, so they know better. I mean, you're only 15 feet away.
Yep. I would have been farther if they hadn't killed my horse. Well, I say killed. You can't really kill something that isn't alive.
These back 5 can leave the spiked growth largely unbothered. So they will do so. And they definitely have the movement to catch up and surround you. I'm just going to have them... I guess just beat the crap out of you with their longswords. You got your +5 AC, right?
Yep.
Does 12 hit?
Nope.
Yeah, one of them is actually targeting you. God, that's 3 attacks. Uh, 18 will hit?
Nope.
Says it
AC
hit.
is 20. That's because it's not being adjusted for shield.
Oh. Okay.
I can apply.
That guy misses. Oh yeah. Some of these guys should have
All of them.
advantage. Wow. Jeez. Clicking advantage makes me roll worse. Here we go. That's 1 hit. 2 more guys are attacking. That's a crit. Crit out of the way. Wow, he only hit once, and that was the crit. And then last 3 attacks. That shield is saving your ass. Also, these guys are all running like single-digit nonsense. Holy crap. Alright, 2. You get hit twice out of 15 attacks. 2 hits. They don't kill you, they just knock you out.
Okay. Well, I guess that ends that cycle.
The rest of the Mage Knights are still kind of like stuck in the spiked growth. They're not really going to risk anything. It looks like Lucius is surrendering. Stitch has been neutralized. Chrysiopia is ready for the jail. I'm going to break initiative because you guys have more or less escaped. While the ones that have taken care of Chrysiopia have kind of split off to go look for Nadira, they don't find her. Lucius, they
Nobody finds Nadira.
yeah, no, that doesn't happen. Lucius, they tie your hands up and they gag you.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they're gonna haul your ass off to jail.
Yep.
What is? I know what Nadira is doing. She wants to try and get into the tower. What's Rick doing?
Rick wants to go make sure those kids don't burn the clinic down, since those kids generally don't have magic missile.
By the time you eventually like slink your way back to the clinic, it is a bit more difficult on the return because you are kind of like dodging the cops on the way.
Yep.
You do arrive a little after 10 o'clock. There is a group of bodies, I guess. They're hard to make out what they are. And standing above them is Tancred, who's like still like beating one of them on the ground with the remains of another. I don't know what Chris is doing.
Well, Chris was watching for the children to make sure that nothing horrible happened to them.
Just
Tancred
cheering
happens
Tancred
to
on.
them.
Oh my fucking god!
This
Tancred is just
day
like
has been so fucked.
Tancred is just like splattering them on the ground, and the whole time he's yelling, "Bernie boys, Bernie boys."
I suppose if there was nothing Chris could have done to stop this from happening, he's just looking on in horror and debating whether or not he should tell Lucius what his brother has done. Or if he should try to hide this.
But yeah, that's what you arrived to. Nadira, are you going to attempt to sneak into the tower?
I think once I've realized that everybody got fucking caught, noobs, I'm gonna be like, no, we'll just relive this day. I think Nadira's gonna go get a spa day.
Look. I watched them fucking obliterate Stitch.
Nadira's gonna have a spa day while I live. The good news for me is that I don't have to relive this trauma.
All right. Nadira gets her nails did, and has a coffee. And she's sitting at her table, looking out towards the horizon as a wave of violet energy just kind of sweeps through the district and wipes everything out.
Yep.
So Lucius and I just rot in a holding cell.
Yeah. When you wake up, you're bound and gagged. They know how to handle wizards. They don't give you access to verbal or somatic components. They took all your spellcasting implements and stuff. It is 6 a.m. Chris is heading towards the clinic. Rick has just entered. Chrysiopea is on the roof stargazing. Lucius is sweeping up, and Nadira is in her garden. Stitch is practicing weapons at his bastion.
I turn to Nelly, who I
wasn't gonna say anything, but wow, you really messed that one up.
How long?
So I'm gonna turn to Nelly, who I'm assuming is reading a book.
Oh, she is.
Hey Nelly, do you happen to have a copy of Silver Branches Aflame?
Yeah?
Do you mind if I borrow it really quick?
Sure.
Cool.
Are you done with the tree horse?
Oh, yes. It was a great book. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna start flipping through this book to see if there's another note.
There is not.
Oh, there's not.
No, sir.
Okay.
How long did it take to end the cycle?
Give me an insight check. You kind of got knocked the fuck out. It's hard to tell how long you were out for sure. So it's gonna mess with your sense of time in the largely lightless prison cell you woke up in. A couple hours. Who knows? You just woke up with a hell of a headache and a couple of broken bones.
Nadira makes it over pretty quickly after coming to her senses.
I imagine that today Chris walks in with Nadira.
Okay, can we plan that a little bit better this time?
What are we planning?
Oh,
Nadira
sorry,
will
Chris.
pat his head. It's okay, Chris.
Chris, we're stuck in a time loop. Last time we tried to force the gate and Stitch got killed. Me and Chrysiopeia got captured, and the other two ran away.
Nadira, what time was it when the cycle ended?
I'm assuming that I can probably know.
Yeah, she was not in a prison cell. She would
That's
know.
right. She was not in a prison cell. It was around 5-ish.
Around 5-ish when the violet energy took hold.
So day 1 it ended 6. Day 2 it ended at 4? Is that right?
Sounds about right.
I'm asking the GM.
If that's how you remember it.
Are you asking if that's how I, the player, remember it? Because that is how I, the player, remember it.
Then yeah, it was 4.
All right, so
Chris is entirely confused by all of this. He just takes this paper that was in his hand, shoves it in his pocket, and goes to play with Tancred.
it isn't accelerating. That is a relief.
Chris, you go downstairs, and Tancred has painted a slightly better mural, painting of the front side of the shop, but outside of the door is covered in gore. Like the front, it looks like there's a bunch of stick figures broken up on the ground, and there's blood all over the front.
That's a really interesting painting, buddy. You're getting really good at that. I'm assuming I'm assuming this is a notable difference in a step up in what he had would have had typically. Because
yes.
Grizz does not remember the previous couple days. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
An announcement cuts the soft jazz of the Vox Box. Breaking news! Mage Knights have issued the following statement. Under order of the Grand Architect and in interest of the public health, the gates to the College of Staves have been closed. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Oh boy, folks. It sounds like something's going down beyond the walls.
I am so confused. So entirely confused. So for everybody else, life is continuing on as if normal.
Yes.
But for us, we are reliving the same day over and over again.
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm beginning to form a theory that something about this loop is inherently bound to us as individuals. Our interactions with the source of the time loop are having some sort of effect.
Okay, so we need to not do what we did yesterday, but do what we did the day before.
So
Yeah,
this
except the day
time-
before didn't work either.
Well, what we do what successfully got to the Sphinx, but this time bring everybody, rather than trying something new we didn't know would work and
Yes.
sounding like crazy people.
I was attempting to save time.
Because I'm sure that even a raven doesn't get to directly access Nabemi Unu. I'm
Why-
sure that Nabemi Unu has somebody that receives her packages for her.
Why would we try to? The one thing we have in abundance seemingly is time.
Not if we're trying to do a complex surgery.
No. See, that's the. If we all die, it starts over. So you can even keep retrying the surgery.
I was worried the time was running out. It was just
Well-
a hypothesis.
Well, no harm, no foul.
Nadir will
No
pat
harm, no
Stitch on the
foul.
shoulder.
Wow, that's quite the statement coming from the guy who looked like he got run over by a cart like 6 hours ago.
Stitch is over here, just any injury he can wake up from is fine.
I actually didn't really feel that. The
Oh,
first one hurts a little bit, but by the time the seventh one hits, you don't notice anything, so don't worry about it.
you were wall art.
Plus, he's building up an immunity to magic missiles.
If he takes 2 more, he'll be immune to magic missile cast at first level.
At the very least, he'll get a free sub.
You know what? Fine. Someone else take the lead.
What
Why?
we need to do is we need to get 2 of those spells that you had, like the 2 days ago, but we also, in addition, need to be able to cast Remove Curse, I think. On top of whatever this surgery is that you're wanting to do. To remove this demon from Nibemi Unu.
It would kind of suck if we finished the surgery, got the demon out, and then Nibemi still died because of magic cancer.
Or worse, a staph infection.
I was not able to divine the exact etiology of her condition. It would be wise to bring as many potential weapons as possible.
How far are we willing to go with our line of credit on this? Because if we succeed, we could really be in debt. How much is a 3rd level spell scroll?
A lot. Better question. How much is saving the entire district in the life of the one who runs it?
What's the 3rd level spell scroll you guys are thinking of?
Remove curse.
Does anybody want to roll to see if they know?
Roll to see if they know what?
Know a guy.
Oh, streetwise. Sure, I'll give it a shot.
So will I.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna botch it.
That's fantastic.
Hey, you might roll higher than me.
No,
I'm the
it's,
charisma
it's,
guy.
it's
Try.
best if Suki doesn't even try. If Suki doesn't mind, I do believe Nadira has been kind of getting around the district a little bit in her free time, as a purveyor of the substances. On occasion, you do attend the odd frat party. And sometimes at these frat parties, you have noticed a satyr who is rather preachy about
Oh my god.
Yeah.
about some stuff.
Something
And-
tells me Suki really doesn't mind.
If you want me to play her, the answer is yes.
You have managed to at least build some kind of rapport where you might be able to ask a favor. You have given her the good stuff a few times.
Okay.
She might owe you a favor. The trick is you gotta find her.
Yeah.
But there's a good chance she's somewhere in the district. There's a lot of frat parties here. And I just want to say, the fact that Daphne, the fact that Suki never, thought to do frat parties during their main campaign is I'm like, oh, that is a missed opportunity. Your
I
god's
mean,
based
to
off
be-
of Dionysus. You
to-
might as well be full Greek.
Now hold on. Now in Suki's defense, her only interaction with the College of Staves was William.
Yes, that's
Hey.
true.
Not
She
just
did-
not
she-
just William. Also the
Yeah.
also Whistlecombe.
Also the guy who kept her as an indentured servant.
Yes. Yeah, she wasn't exactly a fan of the place.
We'll say you've discovered frat parties in the time
Interim.
between. Yeah, in the interim.
Well, I
Daphne
mean,
is
in the time between, they discovered some new drugs.
Yeah.
Daphne's an honorary member of 80% of the fraternities in the College of Staves.
Yeah,
No, you don't get it. There weren't fraternities before Daphne.
yeah, yeah. Listen. I'm bringing the light of Parsfuela to this godless heathen place. They never even heard of frat party.
Excuse
God, what
me.
is the...
Do I
Excuse
know
me,
the
there
Stater's
are-
name?
Yeah, she goes by Daphne.
Excuse me, there are 2 gods in this setting, thank you. We worked hard to bring them back. By that I mean we brought one of them back and bumbled our way into the first one.
Okay, so we're right. I'm gonna go get the spells.
I
You're-
think I have a lead on the remove curse scroll. So I will handle that and meet you guys at the tower.
Okay, I'll get the encode thoughts.
Let's not do what we did yesterday, okay?
Nadira, you rolled
Well-
good enough for your streetwise check. I'm gonna say you know like which party she would have been at last night.
Okay. I head that way. Once I say bye to these fools, I head that way. Possibly even stash some good stuff in my pocket.
Ooh, the good stuff.
Yeah.
So you find a scene of just utter disarray. It looks like a bomb went off in this place. There are unconscious bodies everywhere. There was a bowl of incredibly potent smelling punch that has been shattered on the wall. And the place just reeks. And as you're sort of like getting a look of the scene, you notice you notice a satyr woman in a toga, she's wearing like basically a toga, and she's gently, very slowly and carefully creeping out of one of the bedrooms with her hair sort of sweaty and matted and her makeup smeared.
Daphne! And I
No!
put my
Oh my-
arm around her shoulders.
Oh, Parth fucking what the, who the fuck are you? What? Oh, Nadira. Yeah,
Daphne, what's up?
nothing. Let's get out of here. Why don't we talk somewhere more private? Come on.
Okay, but let's go. I'll
Yeah,
follow.
she pulls you away. As she pulls you away, you hear someone go, "Jeff, you still there?" Yeah, she pulls you out onto the front step. What is it?
Oh, I have a little bit of a problem. I need a favor.
Yeah, what you need?
I had a thought that maybe you might know how to get your hands on something that removes curses.
Something that removes curses. Honey, I am something that removes curses.
I mean, if you're volunteering to come with me, then by all means.
Whoa. Okay. What is this? This is some kind of... What?
Okay. You're gonna think I sound crazy. But
You would not believe the kind of life that I lead.
oh, I believe the kind of life you lead. I've been to one of your parties. So,
A salmon unpeels from the ceiling and lands on the table next to you.
ugh. Okay. So, we've got a little bit of a problem. Do you...
While you're struggling on this, a tiefling comes out of the front door, covered in paint.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
And he walks up slowly, and it's just like, oh, excuse me 1 second, dear. Daphne, my love, my light, my muse. Oh, we really need to get the fuck out of here. I used the wrong paint on a girl last night, and she is tripping balls.
Okay, yeah, got it. Right, protocol. We are walking, we're talking, we're looking normal. Daphne just like grabs your wrists and just starts yanking you along as she
Oh,
just
okay.
starts going in a direction.
Yeah, oh man, I really
told
gotta
him-
I gotta start labeling my paints better. Like we were really getting into it. I was painting this beautiful mural of the sun on her stomach, and then she started like, I watched her like, her pupils go wide. I went, oh fuck, what happened? I looked down and I realized I gave her the really strong stuff.
Babe, you know that I support you in your art. You gotta do better about this.
Look, it was an accident. She'll be fine in like an hour.
I'm
This
right.
entire scene, I'm imagining Arcus is just like bare-assed.
Yes, absolutely.
He just has a shirt on. He's
Oh,
Winnie
no,
the Poohing
no,
it.
no. It's his painter's apron that is like folded over and just kind of like made into like a makeshift skirt, but it is very clear he's got absolutely nothing else on underneath it.
all right. Look, we talked. We set boundaries. We understand each other. We're good. You, on the other hand, you seem upset about something.
Yes.
You got-
So,
Do you have trouble with somebody?
I think we kind of all do. So,
You mean
Me
like in
and
a
some
cosmic
friends,
sense, or
kind of. We're stuck in a time loop.
I'm
Nabemi,
sorry?
yes, we're stuck in a time loop. I told you I'd sound crazy, okay? I swear to God, I am not high. You can see my eyeballs. No high here. And they're just like pink. No pupils.
Why don't can you? Okay. Can you make a persuasion check for me?
Yes.
I want to say
Dying.
it did not miss me that she had to repeat herself that she was stuck in a time loop.
That's she sort of squints. I'm not saying I don't believe you. Weirder things have happened. But if you're gonna ask me to go on some kind of crazy adventure, okay, what is it exactly that you need from me?
I need something that will allow me to remove a curse. So, Nabemi Unu has been cursed with something. I don't know if you know who Nabemi Unu is, but she's the Grand Architect.
Yeah, of course I know who Nabemi Munu is. Is that right? Arcus, did I say that right?
Close enough.
So, what? Something's wrong?
And we think it's possibly curse-based. We're not super sure. We're trying to fix it, and we think that possibly a remove curse will help.
All right. Well, you said you wanted us. You're looking for what? A miracle, or? I mean, I can come with you, but
I mean, can you cast remove curse?
honey, I am a lauded priestess of the priestesshood of Parstuella. I can cast whatever kind of holy magic you need.
Okay, great. Then you should come with me. If you're willing. I have a whole bunch of my friends waiting for us.
Just to clarify, what happens if I don't?
The level 4s aren't making it. We better go get some level 10s.
Nothing really. I mean, I pull out of my pocket some of my good stuff. I've got this to offer you, if you're willing. I mean,
That's not what I was asking, but I'll take it. She snatches it out of your hand. No, what I was asking is, what is going to happen if this time loop doesn't get stopped?
We'll all die in a violent electrical storm, and then the day will start again.
Oh,
Last night was
Wow.
pretty good. That doesn't sound that bad.
yeah. But if time keeps resetting, then I can't do my missionary work. You know, I'm. You know, of
I don't
course
know. It sounds like if the time keeps resetting, you'd get to, you know, try out what missionary preaches here would work.
Or if it's not missionary, maybe a different position works.
Yeah. See that
Look, I
voice.
wasn't gonna say it, but
See that voice coming out of nowhere has got the right idea.
just one of the party goers just kind of picks his head up.
I think I should have spoken that in an Australian accent.
Some dude lifts his head up. I'm more of a cowgirl guy myself.
I mean, any of them works for me, mate.
Nah, it's fine. No time bullshit. Makes my head hurt.
So
I mean-
I'll let you know. My intention for this was not to recruit 2 10th level characters to finish this.
Okay.
I
adventure
believe
for
the
me.
intention was to get a scroll of remove curse.
Yes.
That's fine. She can make a scroll of remove curse. Actually, can she? I don't know. I mean, should
We can just wave our hands and say it happened.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can just
okay, fine.
have it happen. Especially when you got the artificer right the fuck there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. All right. Yep. She gives you a scroll of remove curse.
Nibemi Yunu's tower, smoke you don't want to be part of.
Yeah. Fair. I don't want big
Uh.
cats asking me questions, telling me riddles and shit. No, thank
Thanks,
you.
staff. We'll catch you later. See
Or
you
you
at the
won't.
party. Or I won't.
Arcus is gonna put his arm around Daphne and be like, let's head back to the apartment and get washed up. I heard Alpha Sigma Gamma is gonna throw a rager tonight.
Oh my god, really?
And then they walk off into the hopefully sunset.
Cute.
And I head to the tower. Post haste.
Could it be Alpha Sigma Lambda?
Sure, doesn't matter.
I'll be right back.
It does,
Sure.
because,
Yeah.
ASL.
Oh my god. Motherfucker, really?
Yeah, I just went there.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that one.
Uh,
are we leaving Chris at home again to make sure that nothing terrible happens to the children? Or
I
That's
will
something
be bringing
terrible.
up to Lucius what Tancred did to the would-be firebombers, who are children.
I was wondering if anyone was gonna tell Lucius about that.
Chris
Because if he
Chris doesn't
didn't,
remember.
if no one did, Lucius was 100% gonna be like, all right, Tancred, keep the shop safe, listen to whatever Chris says, just like he did yesterday.
and then this is the loop we stop it.
We have the police officer show up to question us with a mulch of dead kids on the front sidewalk.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
Chris did not have a good end of day yesterday when the
Okay.
cops showed up.
so we're cutting to
You get to the
we're-
tower.
we're- Yes.
You have your 2 spells. Nadira has showed up with her spell. What does that spell look like? Is it like a bottle or something?
Oh,
I assume he's asking
yeah.
about the
A remove curse for Daphne would probably be in the form of yeah, just a little It's like a it's like a wineskin, but it's like a little Capri Sun.
I'm back.
It's a little Capri Sun. That's great.
I like Kaylin's idea of it's a shot glass.
Yeah, that's good too. I like the wineskin theme though.
All right. It's one of those wax soda bottles.
Yeah, a little nickel nip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like one of those little
Um,
airline bottles. All right.
Yes. I'm gonna once again gonna try to muscle my way through. Yes.
You get to the tower. There is not a crowd, and there was just the typical like token force of guards outside, just kind of mulling about, keeping the general peace. Nobody's really causing a scene or anything.
That's disconcerting.
It's
I'm
around
going to-
8 o'clock.
Am I back yet?
Yep, you're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to. So, have they not erected the barricade?
No.
Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna try to walk into the tower. Who's the first person to stop me?
There's like a guard at the entrance. I mean, there's a couple guards, but there's like only like one of them that's like really paying attention. And he's got like a clipboard, and he stops you, and it's like the general like customs
Yeah.
routine where he's like, "What's your business? What are you bringing into the library? Such and such."
Yeah, I don't even have to waste the encode thoughts on this guy, right? Like, if they haven't erected the barricade, then they're just gonna let us in, right?
Potentially. What's your business? What are you bringing into the library?
What am I bringing into the library? Are they asking if we're making a contribution, or are they asking if we're bringing in?
I believe this is this is a customs check of what do you have on you that is going into the library.
Oh, yes. Only some medical supplies.
Like
my
bandages?
yes, something like that.
Can you sound less persuasive?
He asks to
I
like,
was-
check your bags and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's all just like basic spellcasting supplies. The
Yeah.
only thing I have.
Nothing he doesn't nothing he doesn't recognize in one form or the other. You don't have anything like particularly blasphemous.
Right.
Yeah, he lets you in.
Wait,
Especially because
is the-
I got rid of all of my drugs.
Yes.
just curious, does the horse leather scroll roll not count as blasphemous?
It
Um,
just looks like a pile of leather to the guy.
Yeah, it just looks like a folded up tent.
Like it's
That's just
odd, but like this is a tower full of wizards. They all have similarly weird shit.
Yeah.
It-
I was just
Not
curious.
15 minutes goes by without some guy like walking in with like a cursed doll or like a book that when you write someone's name in it, they grow a second set of ears. Like it's the Death Note, by the way.
Shut up.
He's been sitting on that for a while, just looking for a place to put it in.
Like it's pretty common. In fact, Christopher
Okay,
Pierre,
I was just
Christopher
curious.
Pierre probably has like the third least weird thing that he's looked at today.
Damn, and it's only 8 a.m.
And it's only 8 a.m. But yeah, he lets you in. Who else is trying to get into the tower?
I'm coming in.
Yeah, I mean,
Me.
I'm pretty sure the rest of us are trying to go in.
Yeah, you guys all get through customs more or less unbothered. I don't think any of you have anything particularly weird.
The glass cutter.
Nope.
is the
Or
weirdest thing.
dangerous.
We walk in with a full burglary kit.
I mean, I technically have a holy symbol of the cult of Mayol, but does that count?
That might. You try to hide it at all?
It just looks like a skull. Wait, it's a skull, right?
It is a partially muscled skull, and it's carved out of like ivory and dyed with blood.
So I'm not gonna try to sleight of hands it. But if they ask, I'll tell them it's a token I took off of some guy.
He does ask. He goes, where did you find this? This is horribly profane.
Of course it is. I killed some guy for it.
Which is not a lie.
Yeah. You still gotta give me a deception check.
I bet a 12.
12 will do it. The guy's not like grilling you that hard. He kind of claps you on the shoulder and he goes, "Good on you, man." And he tosses the symbol back in your bag. He lets you in. You look like the kind of guy that would kill cultists.
This
No,
cop
I
is
killed a man
definitely
with
the
a
kind of...
skull. I took the, well, I do, but it's not a carved skull.
Yeah.
This cop is definitely the kind of guy taking trophies from crime scenes.
An ear-ringing boom sweeps through the district. As the cacophony echoes off the walls of the district, you realize the sound isn't an explosion, but instead an impossibly loud sneeze. Every guard in the place, like, flinches hard. Like nobody was expecting this shit, and like the whole tower itself is just, like, erupting in panic. This shit happened directly above you. Over the next couple minutes, you slowly hear like not like a panic, but like an unrest start to brew outside the tower.
We need to give a move on.
Yeah, let's not pay any attention to it and get on. Okay, let's head up.
You guys head up. A couple of you know the way, so that's not that difficult. As you pass an empty, pristine case with some odd text on it, the keymaster spits at it. And you reach the top of the steps. There are 4 guys standing in line, and a couple of guards. The guys look a little nervous. And one of them is still doing like this thing as like he's trying to pop his ears. And the two guards standing at the door are looking a little nervous.
Hi, yes, hello.
Madam, I ask that you wait your turn.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. There is a medical emergency that is happening with Nemebiunu. The explosion that we just heard is proof of it. And if you need more proof, please take this. And I am going to hand him the little urn with my encoded thought in it. One of my encoded thoughts in it.
He looks at you a little cockeyed, and he goes... He looks it over really quick. See if he makes a check. Yeah, he goes, okay. He reads your memory. He goes, that... go ahead and give me a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage for the encoded.
Okay.
He still might believe it's fabricated somehow.
It's fair. Please, come on.
That's quite a show you put on. I assure you, madam, the Mage Knights have everything handled. I will send this up the chain of command. I appreciate you bringing this to our attention. However, I will have to ask you to step back in line.
This is the 4th day that you Mage Knights have not had this shit handled.
I'm trying to be persuasive, by the way.
Go for it.
I'm also AFK, so if you can roll persuasion for me.
Skills, persuasion. You have +7 to persuasion. Why are you sitting in the back? You got a 25.
Not too bad.
Did you
Ah,
just say not
hmm.
too bad?
I did.
Well, with the way your short friend says it.
That was the 4th day.
Yes.
This is the 4th day. We've all died, every single person in this district, 3 days in a row. So you guys can handle it and we'll see you tomorrow. You won't realize it. Or you can let us through this door and we're going to do something about it. In Nubemiunu's favor, we want her to survive.
At the
I
very least.
certainly hope so, sir.
At the very least, just let us have an audience with her for just one moment. I am sure that we can convince her that this is a dire situation that requires our help.
And if not, she'll eat us.
And
That
then
is
we'll
true.
see you tomorrow.
I'll have to speak with her attendant. Excuse me a moment. And he opens the door. And he closes it behind him. Five minutes go past. And then 10 minutes go past. And then 15.
We're going in.
There is another guard. He is going to want to stop you.
Stitch, wait. Just be patient.
A half hour goes by. It is now 10 o'clock. $10:15.
I'm going in.
I'm going to try something, and I mean whatever. Either it works or it doesn't. So I'm going to approach the second guard,
Okay.
and I'd be like, yes, sir. I was told to tell you your sister smells of old cabbage.
He looks at you. A little perplexed for a second. And then like it's like he's remembered something. And he puts his finger next to his nose and he points at you and kind of winks a little bit. And then he opens the door.
What?
Was
What
this on
the
your
fuck?
letter?
I'll tell you about it once we get this finished.
You step into the room. The architect's area is nothing like you remember it. There are these large violet crystals that seem to have been growing out of the ground. They look a lot like the ones you saw in that laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
And there is lightning cackling like all across them. On the floor in front of you, like not 3 steps into the room, is the charred body of the guard that went in.
Jesus.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh.
Standing in front of Nubemi Unu is Talikipak. And she seems to be like mid ritual or something. She has bled the Sphinx a little bit and is currently like drinking it out of a like a large crystal chalice that she has. And as she like wipes it off like the corners of her, like she's standing back facing you, like you can tell she's like wiping it off the corners of her mouth. And you can see like in time with like each swallow of the blood, the crystals pulsed and grew slightly.
Can I try to Eldritch Blast the container she's drinking from? Like just zing one past her head?
We can roll
Can
initiative if you like.
Alright. Rather than just letting the description continue advancing.
Lucius is too stunned that the password worked and what happened and what he's seeing. Thanks, Stitch. I appreciate the solidarity.
Praise on Steam.
Let's hope Hollow knows some sort of ranged attack.
Why do I have disadvantage on initiative?
Because you're
still
unconscious and prone because we don't do bookkeeping.
Yeah, you're right. So which one of
okay.
those rolls am I keeping?
Like,
Just
Nadira
like I
is
have
still
no help.
technically dead.
Okay, so at least for Nadira, go to your character sheet, and you should be able to change your wounds.
I
The
tried.
Abomination's pretty hurt right now too.
I
Actually,
even
you-
unlocked it and it didn't work.
I
Well, the
fixed it.
combat tracker says you have no damage.
I fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Chris even there? Did you guys ditch Chris?
Yeah, he's out back. He's back in the shop, keeping it safe from getting firebombed.
Great. All right. Hollow's in the bag, so we're gonna not let Hollow have an initiative.
What? He can have an initiative.
He can have one once he exists.
I have to. What? I just have to pull him out of my horse pocket first.
yeah.
Your what?
Don't use your horse pocket.
My horse pocket, obviously. Oh, do you mean like a barn or stables or something?
No, I mean the pocket where you put your horse.
So,
This
Have you
isn't
made
some
it
kind
this
of
far in the
riddle.
game without using your horse pocket?
I always intended for this to always be like a theater of the mind kind of thing, because it is just kind of like a large open area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to put her on the combat tracker so we can target her?
what, this bitch?
Yeah, that
Yep,
bitch.
that bitch.
Yeah,
right
please.
there.
Okay. So, you guys
Rude,
being in
call it your
casting
head.
spells. No, I'm not gonna say you guys had a surprise round on Telekipok. She did have to like murk a guard a little bit ago, and she has kind of been waiting for you guys to show back up this whole time. So yeah, she does get to have her 14 initiative.
That's an interesting question. Does it seem like she recognizes us?
Oh yes,
Not
she
yeah.
turns around, and she goes, "Oh, you're back again."
Ah, so you do remember.
I wonder if killing all of you ends this prison.
Probably not. We'll just be back tomorrow, so you can do yourself a favor and leave, or we can make you leave.
No, she needs to die, remember?
Yeah, she's probably gonna escape to that spooky rift in space and time or something like that, so fuck
Oh,
it.
I have tried leaving. You seem as trapped here as I am. Killing you might end it. I'm eager to
Doubtful.
find out.
Well, to be fair, we haven't tried leaving.
Daggers!
So Telekipok gets to go first. Yeah, we're gonna start with the fun one.
Oh, that's not good.
Are
Or-
we standing in a row, or can we like?
You guys are spread
I'd say
out.
we're like fanned out.
Yeah, you guys are fanned out. You're not like single file entering the room.
I'm pretty sure we would have warned them about a lightning spell.
Oh, we're not doing lightning.
It's the other mage special, Fireball.
You know, we're gonna
No.
we're gonna
Ninth level magic missile.
we're gonna do this. She looks at Nadira, and she goes, "See you later." And
Bitch, what is your problem? Damn, dude.
she is going to displace you in time. See you later,
Fuck.
Nadira.
Oh god, she put Nadira to sleep.
Get rotated, nerd.
Nadira disappears. Chrysiopia, it's your turn.
Just so you know, this is not feminism. It's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's...
Hey,
Well,
Telekipok passes the Beshel test, alright?
That's true. I am going to... Well, most of my hard control is not helpful if she immediately gets hit. So let's do a Ray of Sickness.
Uh-oh.
Or perhaps... Actually, no, I can Weber. Wait, did she have... She had ranged attacks.
Yeah. She can
So,
check balls of lightning and stuff.
Restrained would not
In fact,
be particular.
it's arguable that her balls of lightning are deadlier than her melee attacks.
Okay, first of all, object interaction. Let's get Hollow out. I need the movement. I'm gonna use Pathfinder to...
I think we're gonna need the hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna mount up on Hollow. And yeah, I don't need to overthink this. Ray of Sickness is fine.
Okie doke.
Oh, I thought you were gonna charge into melee.
I was hoping for it.
I need to target. Hang on.
Next campaign, I'm building a melee-based wizard that stays at range.
Hit him with the old alley-oop, but they're like, look, he's a nerd, we've got to get in close, and then they don't manage to hit your 19 AC, and you punch them in the face.
Muscle Wizard, won't you
Great
cast
spell,
us a
bitch.
spell? Ooh, 19 hits.
Cool. She takes a stack of toxin.
Ah!
And also...
Shit. Oh, am I immune to poison?
Yeah.
I'm immune to poison.
Oh. Ish.
That seems unnecessary.
So,
It's pretty standard for devils.
is she so you're with your the way your toxin thing works, because this is technically Ray of Sickness, it's technically a disease?
Ray of Sickness, I think, does poison damage, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It does,
I'd be
but
just as immune to regular Ray of Sickness.
okay, fair enough.
The- There is a
Yeah.
feat you can pick up later on that lets you ignore it, doesn't there?
I
Yeah,
have no idea.
there's the poisoner feat, but it lets you ignore,
Poison
Resistant-
resistance, not immunity.
yeah, poison resistance, which I don't think actually matters as far as the toxin system. Like, if you...
It just brings the total to 15 to kill you instead of 10.
Ah.
Yeah. Yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try to get behind cover.
Unfortunately, it is
Behind
a
Hollow.
big open area.
Yep.
Nadira, you don't exist. Rick.
Haha! My favorite enemy approaches, and she just put one of my friends to sleep.
She's not asleep, she just doesn't exist.
Rick believes
Just
people
put her-
don't exist when they're sleeping.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and then we are going to Eldritch Blast. Huzzah! Wait a second. Let me read Eldritch Blast. We're level 5, right?
Yep.
So I get 2 of these.
Oh shit.
Huzzah!
That hits.
Have some damage.
Ooh, 8 damage. Ooh, 26.
Huzzah!
5 damage. Ouchies. I got
And,
the boo-boos.
I'm trying to think. I know we're doing Theater of the Mind, but Joe, would you want me to get closer to Lucius for my fighting style, or would you want to stay separate in case of AoEs?
I mean, I'm topped off on spell slots, so I've got like 4 casts of Cure Wounds and my medic ability that lets me shave 8 damage off of someone every round.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you want me to be able to get closer to you to protect you with a shield, or would you want to stay away in case of AoEs?
Let's stay separated for now.
Fantastic. Okay, then I'm good.
Right after Rick is Lucius.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to try for a Rave Enfeeblement.
Ooh.
She gets to make me a save.
Bring it on. 18.
Damn.
She seems particularly resilient against spells.
Well, she still has disadvantage on her next attack roll.
Oh no.
I just don't get the other fun stuff, like like a bunch more disadvantage and reducing her damage.
Fuck. After Lucius
Yeah.
is Stitch.
My turn.
And that disadvantage lasts until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna step up
Oh.
and right next to her,
Oh no.
and I have this long sword,
Oh yeah.
and I'm gonna swing it.
Okay. 11 will miss.
And I'm gonna
and it
swing it.
helps to target.
Yeah, I mean, not really necessary. Especially when you roll an 11.
Yeah, you got another one of those.
There.
The 24 will hit.
Yeah. Yay. $21, and some of it's radiant.
Oofta. She did not like that.
Oh, don't you deal extra because she's a fiend?
I don't know if that works that way.
That's the way it worked in the last edition.
Is there extra damage to fiends with radiant?
Not
Not
Radiant.
with radiant. It's a
It'd be a
feature
feature
of
of Smite.
It's a feature of Smite specifically.
Smite would say
Yeah.
like it does an extra 1d8 against undead and fiends or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says
Yeah,
fiends
let's
and
find
undead.
out. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is fiend or undead.
Oh, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Have one more damage.
Hell yeah. After that is Telikipok's turn. Hmm. 20 attacks do I get with my multi-attack? 2 melee. I get 3 attacks. I can use my lightning bolts in place of any of the attacks. She like snaps her wrist, like almost like she's cracking a whip, and as she does so, a rapier appears in her hand. It looks like it's made out of lightning, and she begins like just swinging this thing wildly at Stitch. And we'll see how many of them hit. Well, I missed my crit. But does 13 hit?
How is my AC only 13?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Did you take off your armor when we were sneaking through sometime and then not actually re-equip it?
I might not have actually re-equipped it. No, yeah, I didn't actually re-equip.
Bookkeeping.
Bookkeeping. No, 13 does not hit my. Is it really 18? Better check to see if my shield is equipped as well.
That disadvantage cost me my crit.
And that's why
Sure
it was
did.
there.
I'm grumpy. 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
24
You're
hit?
grumpy.
24 hit?
I'll let it. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You take 16, and then last attack, 28, will deal 13 damage. Chrysiopia, it is your turn.
Okay, well, officially, I am a 5th level wizard with almost all my slots, and absolutely none of the prepared spells that I have are useful.
That sucks.
Yep, I'm a highly specialized caster, and this is not the thing that I'm specialized for. So we're gonna do a chill touch, delivered
yeah.
via familiar.
Do it. "17 misses.
Ah. Well, that's all I got.
Okie doke. After your turn, Nadira, you exist again. For you, no time has passed. As far as you're aware, everyone just kind of jumped in space.
Whoa. Okay.
Nadira,
Well,
it's time to
let's,
stab a bitch.
Yeah. Let's go up to her. I'm gonna get behind her because she's focused on Stitch at the moment.
Oh yeah, she's going to town on him. She's just like whack, 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 whack with that rapier.
And we're going to, aha! Dagger!
Dagger!
Dagger. I
So
already
you-
know
Oh.
her.
Remember,
I get
yeah.
advantage, right?
Sure.
yes. If you're
Yes.
behind her, then yes.
I'm just gonna roll that again.
And don't forget to target her.
Okay. my first
I
roll.
do believe 19 hits.
And you get your sneak attack because she's within 5 feet of an ally.
Also, she had advantage.
It's the same as when you're on a target. It's the same as when you're on the map, right? It's alt click,
I already
or
targeted
something
her.
like that.
I already did the targeting. She's good to go. Just
Thank
gotta
you.
roll that damage.
Much appreciated. I'm gonna roll that damage.
Don't forget to
hold on,
apply
let me,
sneak attack.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to do. We're gonna do that. And do that. Wait, what? I clicked the button! Okay, why did it not do that?
I think you clicked on the name sneak attack, not the ability.
I clicked on the star that says use power.
No, yeah, you
Yeah.
have
No.
to click on the effect on the other side of the sneak attack.
Unfortunately, that bit is really misleading. It doesn't actually do anything.
He used to. Huh. Okay. So, 1 second, let me fix this.
You weren't in the right mode. Good. I don't know why.
It's like seeing that
I don't
partially
know.
resisted.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Do you
that
just
is-
want me to roll that again?
There you go. I have applied snake attack to you. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Should be higher than that. At 5th level.
Uh,
3d6.
yeah, you shift 3d6.
You just want me to roll another d6? Okay.
All right, we got it.
And then because I hit her, I can hit her again.
Sure. You hit, but you still have advantage if you wanted to roll it again.
Yeah, let's do that.
Gotta get those juicy crits.
Almost.
Oh, almost. Not quite though. Okay, and then I get sneak attack on this too, right?
Nope, it's once per turn.
Okay.
The only reason you dual roll as a rogue is so that you have double the opportunity to land your sneak attack.
Yeah.
So you don't have those, oh, I rolled my one attack and then suck this turn.
Yeah.
Rick, it's your turn.
All right. Well then, we are going to get close and try to introduce her to the Club of Truth.
Oh yeah?
Can I also be flanking, or is that impossible?
She is not big enough for you and Nadira to be flanking. You'd need another
Okay.
person to help you flank.
Gotcha. Well then, well, if she's not that big, then I can be beside both of them. Right? Like, if I'm on one side of her, I am...
Yeah, you can be
Yes.
kind of like a
Diagonally.
triangle, yeah.
Okay, then I will do that. And
Yeah.
we will attempt the bonk.
The bonk.
The bonk.
22 will hit.
Oh. And we want this to go quicker before she tries to kill us.
Heh.
Which means we are going to... That's a... It's a bonus act. I can't use it then. Never mind. Sad I can't use my smite.
Oh well.
Huzzah! Second attack.
19 hits.
Huzzah!
Oofda.
And that will be my turn.
All right, after Rick is Lucius.
Cool. I am going to run up behind Stitch real quick. Give him a quick stim.
Ooh.
And then I am going to move across from Rick to give him flanking.
Alrighty. You guys have just surrounded her.
Yeah.
Stitch,
Welcome
what
to
are you
the
doing?
cuddle puddle.
Second verse.
Nineteen
19.
will hit. You have advantage, by the way.
Forgot about that.
She's super flank.
I'll
Twen-
take the 26.
26 definitely hits, yeah.
Okay.
You know-
Yes, I do know, but what do I know?
No, I'm just thinking, I am literally the only ranged person in our party right now. If you guys knock her prone, she's in a very tough spot.
Does Smite knock her prone?
No.
Could it?
What kind of weapon
Thunderous
do you have?
Smite does.
You have a long sword.
I,
yeah.
I do. Is there a way to add a D8 to this so I don't have to recalculate it?
No,
Okay.
If
I don't think so. I think you just would have to have a separate entry for if fiend.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There, 21 damage.
Oofda.
And you can't Divine Smite twice because it's fucking.
It's a spell.
it's your bonus action.
It's bullshit.
And
It's bullshit. Ah,
You have advantage.
advantage. $17 still misses, unfortunately.
okay.
We're really figuring out the exact armor class here, aren't we?
It's 18.
Telekipok.
Tech 80.
Telekipok curses. She goes.
Yeah, that is why we're in this mess.
Yes. She goes. Damn the lot of you. I'll kill you all yet. When you least expect me. She then tears a hole in reality and crawls in.
So she moves out of the square she's in?
Yeah, I don't want to
but
be
she
that
doesn't
guy, but
exist after leaving that square. It's essentially a teleport.
Okay, so she ran away and then the day will end again, presumably.
No, the day doesn't end until the day doesn't
Nabemi
end.
Unu dies.
Nabemi Unu beefs it.
Nabemi Unu not looking great. She's been bled pretty hard, and the crystals are growing rather unstable without Telly Epoch's presence. They've begun to crack and like shake and resonate, and lightning is starting to arc from them into the sky.
do I have enough time for 3 cure wounds and a lesser restoration?
Yeah, that's like 20 seconds.
And me to
'Kay.
cast Remove Curse.
And me to drop 50, however many points of.
It would have to be me. It has to be on
Oh.
your. You have to be a spellcaster with that spell on your spell list.
Oh.
So yes, I'm gonna drop the remove curse.
I also drop all of my available healing.
I'm gonna
Okey-doke.
put 20 points, 25 points of lay on hands.
Okay, between
Hey,
the
look.
lesser restoration and the remove curse, Nubemi Unu regains like this glow that she seemed to have been missing.
I saved the 2nd level spell slot just for that.
They're doing it. They're being doctors.
We didn't even do any medicine.
Sure we did.
All we did was cast a bunch of spells.
Yeah, that's medicine.
You live in a
It's
fantasy
magical
setting.
medicine, Suki.
You live in a fantasy setting. Besides, I thought you said that the arcane magics were medicine.
No, I said exactly the opposite.
She's
If you recall.
she's definitely still like wounded and weakened. She like magic only does so much. Like it's removed the cause of her issues and like restored her vigor somewhat, but it hasn't like removed like the actual damage that the ordeal has done to her. You need something like a regeneration spell to like actually remove like genuine damage.
Right.
But she seems fine. Or at least like she's gonna at some point reach the state of fine. She doesn't awaken, but her breathing is calm and steady for the first time.
We did it, guys. Now what do we do about the large crackling crystals?
Yeah, those haven't stopped.
Oh, great.
Is
So-
this what you specialized for?
Well, I can certainly try. So those crystals, they resemble the ones from the laboratory experiment. Is that correct?
They do. They have the same
Uh,
hue, the same lattice structure. They just look a little less refined. The ones in the laboratory were like shaped by like some kind of gem cutter in order to fit into the machines that they had.
Okay. Based on my knowledge of the arcane, would there be any way of safely discharging the energy that's stored in them?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Cool.
Guidance. Hang on.
Oh my. Well,
Hey,
it's it's still 14.
Yeah, but you also have guidance, so just roll a
Yeah.
d4.
15.
What's a
Hell yeah.
Was it 15?
I am lending a hand.
Okay. Sorry. I must say you add 3 to that, so 18. Yeah, you're helping Chrysiopia siphon off some of this magical energy. You're doing an all right job, but that's you have slowed the lightning, but the crystals are still like cracking and resonating and fracturing. But the lightning's not as bad.
Okay, so does that mean no disaster, or does that mean we've bought time?
You've bought time. You're gonna need a couple more good skill checks in order to avoid disaster. And at the moment, 3 of you are tied up with the lightning. What's Nadira and Rick?
I mean, I am actually going to go outside and yell for the Mage Knights.
Oh yeah, that might be a good idea.
Nabemi Unu is in danger. Come help us, please.
Go ahead
Oh my
and give
God.
me like, I don't know, like a persuasion check.
Okay.
Not necessarily to like convince anybody
okay.
of anything, but like how well you like confidently project your voice so that it carries throughout the tower. 21. Everybody fucking heard you.
Is that what it sounded like?
Question, actually.
Yeah.
Is it 22?
No.
Okay. It was worth
Um,
checking.
the one guard that was immediately outside runs in. The wizards that were in line also run in, and you can hear and see like a bunch of mage knights like running up the stairs. Rick, are you doing anything?
Rick is spectacularly ineffectually attempting to push and or pull Nabemi Unu towards the doors to get her out of, ground zero. But he has a strength score of 8 and she's the size of a school bus.
Yeah, she's
so
the
he
size
is
of a
not
school bus.
accomplishing anything.
Give me an athletics check.
Absolutely, goddamn.
People do extraordinary things in extraordinary situations, and I think this qualifies.
Yeah,
I
pretend
am
pretend your
praying.
eggs are underneath her.
I am praying
3.
that the unit falls on top of him.
Well, if he
He
pushed
can
hard
barely
enough,
lift the leg.
if he pushed hard enough, he might have like roused her enough to like take a step or something. But no, a 3, you're like yanking on her tail and she doesn't even notice it.
I'm full on imagining like Scrappy Doo trying to move Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Okay. So Chrysiopia seems to have the lightning under control. Stitch, you only really had to chuck the 1 guidance. Are you doing anything else?
Not yet, no. Let me see what I have. I don't have any magic that specifically works to like try to stabilize these things, but I could try to roll an Arcana check to see if there's something that I could use for stabilizing these crystals.
Yeah, literally just pick a skill, come up with a reason to use it. I won't say no, we'll just make it harder.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Arcana, and you won't let me try to use Persuasion on him, will you? I'm gonna use Arcana and see if I can suss out the significance of these crystals and whether there's some sort of like a rune that we can use to stabilize them or anything like that.
Sure, roll it.
13.
You recognize these crystals as ones very similar to the ones in the underground laboratory. You also recall that there were several runes that were being used to control them that both Rick and Chrysiopia have in their notes that presumably at least one of them carries on them. And as far as like their purpose, aside from like the speculation that you guys originally had as far as like ascending to like some kind of demi-godhood or like the creation of a beacon, you don't really know what else they could be used for.
If I recall, if I can just offer a detail, I believe in the laboratory, Chrysiopia remarked that they were basically used in a lot of different ways, but basically just a giant, like, energy dense storage of magical potential.
Yeah.
Like a arcane lithium ion.
And when you guys walked in, it looked like Tele Epoch was siphoning power off of Nibemi Unu into these crystals.
Well, let's hit these crystals with one of those stabilizing runes then.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check to see if you can recall a rune from memory, because you don't really have the notes in front of you.
No, but I think I'll ask somebody for them. I will do an intelligence check if you wish, but I will.
Trying to think like how much time I want to have each person's turn take up.
All right, here's my intelligence check.
No. I think we're doing like 1 minute turns right now. You can definitely go and like grab like someone's notes off them. Rick is constantly dropping pamphlets. They're just spilling out of his pockets. You can like walk up and
but
snap
how
one.
well? How well?
I
can those
view it as
notes be
a good
trusted?
thing with my pouches. The truth is trying to free itself.
Right, but are these all copies of the same pamphlet that have the notes on them, or?
Oh yeah. No, he's been putting them in all his pamphlets.
Okay, then I'm going to grab one of his pamphlets.
Finally, someone chose one.
All right, I'm gonna have you give me one more Arcana check to see if you can like figure out which of these runes is the like stabilization rune. You might accidentally pick like a explode me rune. No, 18. Yeah, you definitely know the symbol for like that they were using to stabilize the crystals. You do manage to like create some kind of like arcane brand to manipulate the crystals to like ease their resonance a little bit when they start to calm down. Nadira, the guards have arrived, and they're like, what the hell's going on? What are these people doing? What are these crystals? What happened to Nibemi Unu? And they look like they're ready to throw hands.
There was a demon in here when we came in.
Devil!
We kicked the shit out of her. Okay, devil. Thanks. Devil. Key guy. There was a devil in here, and she was like siphoning blood from Nibemi Unu. And I have no idea about these crystals, but they are incredibly unstable, and I am afraid that they could possibly explode if they shatter, and I don't want Nibemi hurt. We've managed to remove whatever we think it was a curse that was afflicting her, placed on her by the devil.
Well, not
And she
the
is-
devil, but
The devil.
The devil with a lowercase d.
Yeah.
A devil.
Hey, it's a
That like
perfectly
keep-
average D.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I was in the pool!
What is she?
It was
Does she
cold
know about
outside.
shrinkage?
Anyway,
And we're just trying to keep these crystals from doing any damage to Nibemi Unu.
Give me a persuasion check.
I mean, I'm not lying.
No, but you gotta
Yeah.
convince them.
yeah, look
Yeah.
at these rolls.
They believe you implicitly. They're like, no, that's clearly what's happening here. The Mage Knights are very coordinated, and they're clever enough that they quickly understand what it is Chrysiopia is doing with the crystals, and they take over for you. They have taken over the siphoning of the lightning in order to free up Chrysiopia to figure out what the hell else needs to be done. The crystals are still cracking, however, their resonance has gone down, and the lightning is more or less managed.
Okay. All right. Have a moment to breathe.
Guidance.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my notes. I'm going to go through the schematics of the device that I've recorded. Yeah, I exactly what Stitch is doing. Like, I want to figure out what sort of arcane circuitry they were using to stabilize these things.
Stitch has already got like the stabilizing part down. However, I will let you like pour through the notes to find some way to like render them inert.
Yeah, I think that is. If there's some way that I can get them to harmlessly dissipate this excess energy,
Yeah,
that's the ideal.
maybe not dissipate, because that's a lot of power to just like kind of attempt to dissipate. Them dissipating is how you get the end of the day event. But as far as like rendering them inert, so they just like essentially batteries removed from a device, that's totally doable.
I see.
So go ahead and give me that Arcana check and see if you can figure out which combination of the runes or whatever. Holy hell, woman!
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Chrysophia
Nice.
is good
Has-
at magic.
Has not had a good roll all night. Just hits 30 casually on the Arcana check.
Chrysophia is good at magic. Bitch is about using magic to solve problems. Yeah, no, you turn the crystals off.
Oh, well, that's rather elementary, actually.
He was like, oh yeah, no, it's obvious. It's these two, and then boop, they're off.
Yes.
All we had to do was get her to stop panicking, trying to stop the explosion.
Yes, well, it's rather like a counterspell in nature. It's simply a matter of rearranging elementary disturbances in the thaumaturgical resonances, and then it simply cancels itself out.
I will nod like I understood absolutely everything.
Well,
Clearly, of course.
Chris,
Yo!
you're currently standing on the lawn watching as Tancred pounds a dozen kids into the dirt.
No, he didn't have him do that. Tancred,
in an effort to prevent us having to deal with having inadvertently murdered a dozen children, I will reiterate what I told Tancred was protect the shop and listen to whatever Chris says.
Did Chris know to tell him not to smash the kids? Because Chris doesn't remember yesterday.
Well,
But
if he,
I
well, no,
specifically brought it up.
yes.
Chris, did you
We
tell
did.
him not to smash the kids?
Chris would have told him not to harm the kids. Now, what Tancred does with that information,
Joe, what does Tancred do with that information? I kind of want him to smash the kids.
I was about to say, you want this so bad, dude.
I do. I want them kids smushed.
I mean, they did have it coming.
they were literally either paid to do this or they were bullied into this. I can't imagine any of them is over what, like 13, 14?
Yeah, that's about where they're at.
Honestly, the first time it happened was more surprising in the fact that none of their makeshift fire bombs went off while Tancred was smashing them into each other violently.
It turns out the average child has enough blood in their body to extinguish most fires.
That's
Hey everyone, fun fact just dropped. If there's a fire and you can't find a fire extinguisher, but you can find a kid, you have a fire extinguisher.
Hey everyone,
just
Vsauce
crack
here.
open a world. Just crack open a warm one. Yeah. So
Just cracking open the
does
boys with
Tancred,
some cold ones.
what does Tancred do with the information of "do not harm them"?
We come back to him
No.
bear hugging all the kids.
Now I know this is gonna set it up to give Zach exactly what he wants. Hey Zach,
Yes, sir.
did the kids harm Tancred in any way, shape, or form?
Oh yeah, no, they definitely would have. They
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
then
had
he beat them.
Molotovs and
He beat the fuck out of them.
Then Chris would have attempted to intervene by once again pulling the children out of the danger and telling them to run. He's not even going to bring them inside. He's just going to tell them to run, because Tancred can't.
So Tancred does have a berserk mode, and he
Yes,
would
he does.
he would be going berserk.
Is
If
he
you want,
faster than the children?
you can attempt a charisma check to calmly and firmly tell him to stand down.
There's no way that this goes wrong, right?
Do it. No, come on, you got this.
Let me pull up the abomination stat block here.
Yeah, this is fine.
Don't worry, Tancred, I believe, has a charisma of like 6.
It's a flat number, and 7 is not 15.
Oh
No.
no.
Chris will stand in Tancred's way.
Tancred, like not
just-
to like hurt you, but more to like get you to back the fuck off. Kind of just like slaps you across the chest with a thigh.
With a thigh.
Yeah, Tancred's like
Slapped
8
you
feet
across
tall.
the chest with a thigh. I love it.
Not his thigh.
One of the child's
A
thighs.
child's thigh?
Yeah, he's got like a leg, and he just kind of like whips you across the chest with it.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. Tancred is going friggin' nuts. Cause
I am all
here's the thing. Tancred does remember yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. Tancred has
Yep.
been set on fire by these kids.
Chris is calling for Nelly and like grabbing onto Tancred to try and slow him down or trip him up.
How
Between
is Nelly gonna do?
between you and the motherfucking
Save
were
the
rat,
amputee.
the were rat, whom I believe actually has a pretty decent strength. Remember, Nelly is still like
Yeah.
She's actively a lycanthrope.
Yeah.
She's not defenseless. She's just meek.
Fair.
let me pull up the stats for a were rat really quick. Alright, she doesn't have that much of a strength. She's more of a dex character, but like she still is a freaking lycanthrope. She can tank Tancred all freaking day. Oh no, Tancred does necrotic damage. Never mind. She can't tank Tancred all day. She can tank kids' thighs all day though. Between you
Surprisingly,
and
that's only bludgeoning.
between you and the rare rat, you do manage to eventually wrangle Tancred back into the basement. It is about this time that
Jesus Christ.
you come back upstairs and you see before you get a chance to like clean up outside or anything, there's a mage knight standing in the front yard, staring in utter disbelief at these children. On his chest is like a couple dozen awards, and he seems to like notice movement inside the clinic, and he looks up, and through the glass door he sees you covered in blood and a motherfucking were-rat. And we'll end it there.
Cool. No, wait. Fuck. God damn it.
The perfect final loop. We did it, everyone.
I'll catch you guys
Saved
next
the
week.
city.
Have a good night.
Looking at everybody. Good session.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.